Hello everyone, you are welcome once again. In this video today, I'm going to be solving the just concluded technical drawing WAEC examination paper 3, and we'll be looking at the freehand sketching aspect. So we are going to be answering this question 1, this particular question. The question says figure 1 shows 3 views of a component. These are the views of the component. We have the front elevation, the plan, and the end elevation. So this tells us that this component is in orthographic form. It's in orthographic form in first angle projection. So what we are going to be doing now, where the question says we are to draw freehand and full size the isometric view of the component, making x the lowest point. This x, you can see this x, the lowest point. Now before we dive in and start drawing, I need to give us some background knowledge of freehand sketching. When we are drawing in freehand sketching, no drawing instrument is allowed except your pencil, your eraser, and your hand. So these are the 3 things we are going to use. You are not to use your ruler, you are not to take any measurement, you are not to use set square, t square, you are not to use any drawing instrument. You are using these 3 things that you can see here in this video. Now someone asked me, if they don't want us to make use of ruler, why do they put a measurement dimension to it? So this dimension, you are not to measure them. Okay, and the person also asks, why are we to draw full size when they don't want us to use our ruler to take measurement? Now you are not to draw, you are not to measure this dimension. These dimensions are just there as a guide for proportionality. For proportionality, I mean that when we are drawing the line, you just assume dimension. Like this place that you have 70 now, you, by the time you are drawing your line 70, obviously 70 should be longer than length 50. Okay, and when you have 35 here, 35 should be shorter than 15. So you just use your discretion. Okay, that's just for proportionality. You are not to use measurement. Okay, that is just the line, the dimension are just to guide you to know which one will be bigger than the other. Okay, that doesn't mean that we cannot also use instruments to draw this with the dimension. We can, but the instruction says we are to draw freehand. Freehand. I'm emphasizing on that again. Freehand. So no instruments, no ruler, no measurement is permitted. So the first thing we are going to do when you see question like this is conversion of orthographic drawing to isometric drawing. So you are going to be coupling this diagram together in isometric form, and I think I've done some videos on conversion of orthographic to isometric, though that one is not freehand. So I'm going to put us through in this video how we use freehand to do this. So the first thing you are going to do here is get your base. Get the base, which is the lowest point. Okay, so you can just have something like this. Just have this, draw this. So it doesn't have to be straight. Don't forget you are using freehand. It's freehand. So you have this. Okay, have this. Okay, all right. So then you have this will be the x, the lowest point. Okay, then you have this at 30 degrees. Start with thin line first. Everything should be thin in that order. So you have this now. So the next thing now you are looking at this, look for the main view. Okay, the main view of the diagram. So this is the front. Okay, we're having something like this. Okay, something like this. This is 35. Okay, like I said earlier, this is 35. So when I want to draw, just proportionality. Okay, follow the, just for proportionality, so you can just say this is 10, this is 20, this is 30, and 5 here. Okay, so we just have this like this. The lines have to be parallel. the lines, don't forget in isometric the lines must be parallel to each other. Okay, so you have this. Okay, so the same way you go this way. Okay, you can see I'm not using ruler, I'm just using assume measurement. So this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So if my 70 is around this part here, so what I'll just do is I'll draw a straight line, just sketch a straight line which must be parallel to this initial one you have here. So just have a straight line like this. Okay, let it go that way. Okay, so the next thing now we are going to do now, you can see this is for this area here, this part here. So you can just extend this line, which we are going to take off later. We'll take it off later. Okay, don't worry about that. So now if you look at, we have this now, this is the hand elevation, that is from the side. So by the rules of isometric, okay, we should have another line going this way, another line going this way, line going this way. So I will draw that now. I will sketch that, just make it thin initially. I will highlight it much more later. Then you have this, then you should have another line here which should be parallel to this. So let me put it this way. You have this. Okay, now for this side, now you can see this side. Okay, is we are going to have something this way. So this line here, okay, is symbolizing this line is for this. So I will break this line, I will cut this line. Let's just cut it at this point. Okay, do no dimension for that side now, so just cut it at this point and produce a parallel line up this way. You can extend the line this way. Okay, so we have that. Then this side now, you're having this measurement here. Okay, for this side, then we have this. So for here now, okay, now let me show you something now. Okay, what I was saying earlier, this measurement here is 35. Okay, which is must be equal to this and this. So that is proportionality that I'm talking about. Here cannot be smaller, while this side is bigger than it. Okay, it has to be proportional. It has to be proportional to each other, like we have here. Now if this is 35, okay, for this side now, you can see the way I'm putting in the dimension. I'm not measuring it, I'm not using the ruler. Okay, if this is 35, so if you say 60 minus 35, here we give us 30, meaning that the length here shouldn't be bigger or longer than this 35. That is what it means. So by the time I want to take my 30 now, just do the same thing, 10, 20, 30. Okay, around this side. Okay, I take it around this side. I hope that is clear. So you have that. So if you have this now, so from here now, you can just draw a parallel line to this also. Don't worry, we'll take off any excess construction line later. Okay, so you have this. Then another one, we have to go this way, which must be parallel to this. Okay, so this way. Okay, I hope you can see that. I will lighten it up later. Okay, I will take it out later. Okay, so we have this side now. So this side now, I'm going to cut out this side. For this side now, I will cut it out. So which is so I'm going to just take this measurement. Okay, just take this side. Okay, which is going to be giving us 15, because the length is 15. So if this is 10, 15, so just cut it out like that, then draw it, let it be parallel. Then my eraser now, if I have a line that I don't really appreciate, so I can just take it off. Then this way. Okay, so we have that. Okay, now this length here, this length here, of course should be equal to this and also equal to this. So what I'm going to do here, from here now, from this edge here, so I'm going to draw a parallel line. Just draw a parallel line. Okay, like I said, don't be scared, don't be bothered whether the line is straight or not. Okay, it cannot be straight because you are using your hand. They know that it can't be straight, so it's freehand sketch. Okay, so this place now, let me complete this part. Let me just put this part down. Okay, then you put this part down this way. You can see this part is meeting this here, so it's meeting this. So technically we are having the whole of this side and this side. We are coming to the broken lines later. Okay, I will come to that later. So we're having this, which is this. Now from here now, from this side, so draw a parallel line to this, or parallel line to this, which is going to be meeting this at this end here. Just measure, just try for the line to be parallel. You can see where it's meeting it now. Then from here, produce a vertical line. Just produce a vertical line. So join this, okay, to this. Then you're going to have a parallel line to this as well, this way. So like this. So with this now, we complete the initial view. So let me just take away this, the SS construction line at this point. Now let me just remove all of this. Okay, so we are going to be having something like this. Okay, now for this now, you know, if you look at the diagram, this front view, front elevation, we're having something like this, like a semicircle at this point now, and we are told that it is the dimension is 40. Okay, I'm not going to measure, like I said, dimension is 40, but it has to be centralized in this place. So all I will just do, just come to this diagram, just pick the middle. Okay, just pick the middle like this. Okay, just pick the middle randomly like that. Then from this, produce a vertical line which must be parallel to that. You can see where this vertical line is meeting this. Okay, at this point also draw parallel to these two lines. Okay, this way. Okay, you can see where it's meeting it. Okay, then here also have okay, let me take this line away, let me redo it. It seems it's not that centralized. Okay, so let me come down a little like this so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, then you have this. Okay, now you come this way, just draw. So you see where it's meeting this also. Yeah, a parallel line or vertical line up, vertical line, it has to be vertical, it has to be, and then like this we come this way, we come this way. Okay, all right, so now what we are going to do next now is this. Okay, now we are told that the dimension is 40, so I will take 20 here, 20 here. That's what it means. I'm not measuring. Okay, when I say I will take 20, take 20, it doesn't mean I'm going to measure. So this is 10, okay, this is my 20 here. Okay, this is 10, 10, so this is my 20 here. Okay, then from here now we are going to be drawing something like a semicircle this way. Okay, to this. Okay, so that way, so we have that one that way. So the next thing I'm going to be doing now, okay, so I'm going to be, if you stand in the front, we are going to be seeing an edge inside. So I will just draw this, draw a parallel line to this way. Okay, so this edge inside. Okay, so if you look at the plan, we are going to be seeing something that looks like T. If you look from this one, this T, when you look from the top, so we need to represent that. Okay, we need to represent that here now. That looks like this. So if you look at the dimension here, okay, if you look at the okay, let's look at the plan. Is 12, this 12, this is the plan, so 12. So from this side now, if I take, let's say this is my 0.6 and this is 0.6. Okay, then from here produce a line. Okay, that is the rule of isometric drawing. Just must always have parallel lines. Okay, at this point also produce a line, produce a parallel line. Okay, but it will not get to the end of this part. Okay, so I can just stop it there, then here produce a parallel line as well. Okay, then here I'll pick a point just to connect this. Okay, so like this. Okay, we're going to be having it this way. Okay, I hope this is clear. So what we are going to be doing now, from this point here, I will connect to this. I will connect this. Just try and have it connected that way. Okay, if you are not getting it at once, just you can take it off and have it this way. Okay, so we have it this way, so what I'm going to do next now, I will highlight it, so I can just highlight what we have here. Okay, so to form the exact shape, so I'll just come, I can start, let's start with this. So you can just take it out now, take it out this way. When you want to take it out, you are using your free hand. Don't worry if it is not straight, don't worry about that. It's free hand, so it's not expected to be straight. So you have it this way. We have this way. We have this. Then let's take this out. This, then this one now. This, okay, then this side, this, okay, then this side, draw this line, this, okay, then this one here, this, this, okay. I hope you can see it now. So okay, tremendous. Okay, we've drawn this part now, so you can use your eraser to remove excess construction lines. Okay, so this is our point X and this is also point X for the top view. So if you bring back the diagram now and you look at it very well, okay, this is the front view. When you are viewing from the front, you are seeing this part here. So you are seeing this part here, which is this. Okay, then this, which is this is going to appear in this form. Okay, with this. Okay, then if you view from the side, okay, this side now, like this, you see this like, okay, yeah, we left out a part. Yes, you can see that's why you just have to go back to the diagram to view again, so that you are not leaving out any part. So because you can see this line touches this part, so you have it like this. So this part here, okay, which is going to appear like a triangle, is to this part. It's not getting to the edge. I hope you can see that now. Okay, so also this part as well, you need to take out this part. Okay, okay, you can see now, because when we look at this front, we see this side, we see this side. Okay, I hope I'm not leaving out any other part that I'm supposed to take out. Okay, so this is what we have. So if you look at the plan, the top, you see something, this T. Okay, and this now the broken lines. For the broken lines now, this is telling us that there is a hole inside this block. That is what this broken line is for. When you view from this side, there is a hole. Then when you view from the top, there is a hole, this hole. Okay, that is what it's telling us. I hope you find this video helpful. Thank you very much, and I wish you the best in your remaining technical drawing exam. Thank you very much. God bless you.